Yo, listen. Yo, listen. It's your boy Sam Broom. Listen, got a review for you. It's gonna be dope. It's about fragrances that you should wear to bed. Bedtime fragrances. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a dope video. That's my Sam Broom impersonation. If you wanna know what I got on the other side of this corny shit, holla at your boy. Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? You guessed it. It is your boy. LL Cool Trey, aka Trey Belafonte in the building. Y'all didn't know I was part-time comedian, did you? Part-time comedian, full-time clown. No telling what you're gonna see on this channel. But listen, no, real talk. I got some fragrances for you. I got some fragrances y'all want to talk about. Some fragrances to discuss. Now, these are fragrances that I think are, well, suited for bedtime. Yeah. Man, y'all just don't know. If y'all knew some of the conversations that go on behind the scenes of before some of these videos are put together, I'm telling you, man. But anyway, I thoroughly enjoy what I do. I've met some beautiful I've met some really beautiful people. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But anyway, yeah. These are fragrances that I think would be good to wear to bed. Now I know a lot of you guys are going, I don't wear fragrances to bed. Okay, maybe you should. Some of you are going, yeah, my shower gel, okay. My soap, okay. Hey, whatever works for you. I wear fragrances 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Even when I'm by myself, I wear fragrances. Trying to think of where to jump off in this bad boy at. Okay, let's get right to it. Now, the reason that I chose these fragrances is because they have some sex appeal. They're somewhat sexy, but they're not overly sexy because, you know, I'm talking about going to bed. I'm 45. I'm talking about going to bed. I'm talking about going to bed and getting some rest. This ain't Mr. Nasty time. No, it's not Mr. Nasty time. This is put your head on the pillow on Felicia. She came back home. The used mattress salesman put her ass out. So she Felicia back home. You know, she in the doghouse, but she back. So it's about putting your head on the pillow, getting you some rest. You know, some of us are single and sleeping alone, but some of us, you know, significant others. So there need to be fragrances that are not going to run you out of the bed, or, you know, that are inviting, good smelling fragrances. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, I'm 2 minutes in. Let's get to it. The first one that I think would be a great bedtime fragrance, whether you've just taken a shower or not, be great to wear to bed because it smells good. Not a monster projector. Dolce & Gabbana, the One Gray. I like this fragrance. I like it a lot. It's smooth, somewhat citrusy. I've said this before in other reviews. It reminds me of the One EDT, but not quite as romantic. More citrus and more summery, more playful. I describe it as a great summertime date night fragrance. From the house of Dolce & Gabbana, the One Gray. All right, another one. Yeah. From the house of Mont Blanc, it's Mont Blanc Individual. I like this fragrance. I like this fragrance a lot. I really do. It reminds me of a little bit of Jupe. A little bit. It's more toned down. It does remind me of Creed's original Santal. Not on the same quality level, but it's also not as expensive. This is a very inexpensive fragrance. It used to be readily available everywhere. You could find it everywhere. Some people call it synthetic, whatever. I just think it's a good smelling fragrance. I think it smells nice, crisp, clean. Again, it can be a strong projector. So if you decide to wear this one to bed, around your significant other, my advice to you is maybe just one, maybe 2 sprays, maybe one on the neck or your chest area, chest region, and then maybe one, say, on the wrist or something. I wouldn't go too heavy on the sprays of this because I could definitely see this being too strong maybe for close encounters, or you know, a bed is only so big, it's only so many places you can go. So yeah, Mont Blanc individual. Sticking in the house of Mont Blanc, one that I like, that I think is just a calming, refreshing fragrance, would be great fresh out of the shower anytime. Now these are not shower jelly type of scents at all, but staying in the house of Mont Blanc, you guessed it, it is Starwalker. And Individual and Starwalker were once raved about in the fragrance community, but not so much. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's a nice, fresh, easy to wear type of fragrance. And it's not fresh in the sense of it's sporty or it's citrusy. It just got this nice bamboo calming effect to it, and I like it. I was happy to find this fragrance. I remember when I got it, I was in Nashville, Tennessee, right after Valentine's Day. It was a cold day, and I found it on clearance for $15, and I was happy to get it. Let me get the ones that I have talked about out of the way. Oh man, Choo Man. I like this fragrance. I like it a lot. I love the way it smells. I've already sprayed this on today, and in typical Choo fashion, it's already gone. The reason that I think this one would be a great bedtime scent is, well, it smells good. A. B, it's not a monster projector. And C, it's definitely not going to be on your skin when you wake up in the morning. Whether you take your shower at night and then just get dressed and leave for work or school or whatever you do in the morning, an hour into it, maybe 2 hours at best, this is going to be completely off your skin and gone. But the good news is you'll be asleep and you won't care. So from the house of Choo Man. Now don't get me wrong. This fragrance smells great. It just performs probably worse than any fragrance I have ever seen in my life, which would be another good video, worst performing fragrances ever. But it's got this nice, sexy, seductive blue type of scent to it that's nice. Just doesn't last. Just doesn't last. From the house of Choo Man. All right. One that does last and does smell good, but it's just the iris in it, to me, is very calming. It's got a fresh, powdery scent, and it is one that I love. Now it's a Prada. It's Prada Amber. This is just a nice. Man, this smells good. That's nice. Nice, clean. Again, this is one I wouldn't go heavy on the sprays on either. Maybe 2 sprays, one to the chest, maybe one to the arm, or one to the back of the neck. Nah, I wouldn't go back of the neck. Nah, I'll stick with it. One to the chest, maybe one to the front of the neck or something like that, or maybe one on the forearm, somewhere like that. It just depends on if you're trying to get cuddles. You know, if you're trying to get the cuddles, whatever. Yeah, Prada Amber. This is one that I think, if you wear this one to bed, you might get some Mr. Nasty time. Not sure, I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. You might. But it's a fragrance that I absolutely love. I like it. I like the design of the bottle. I like everything about this fragrance, to be honest with you. Prada Amber. But be careful with that one. Another one that I think will be a good bedtime scent. Now let me see if I can pronounce this, because you know I'm always messing up stuff. Okay. And I barely can't see it. Let me get it in the light. Here we go. You ready? It's from the house of Issey Miyake in this why do they do this? Bleu de Issey. I'm gonna put this one on this arm, since I put Choo over here, and this, I know it's already gone. Give it just a second, because I don't want to burn my nostrils here. What y'all think about my Sam Broom impersonation? Did I get him or did I get him? I got him, didn't I? Yeah, I got old Sammy. I like this one to wear to bed because it's just got a clean vibe to it. It's very non-offensive, and again, it's not a monster projector. You can see I've worn this a few times. See what the levels on it are? And that's because you got to kind of go heavy on the sprays with it to get anything out of it. It smells really, really nice, as most fragrances from Issey does. It does smell really good. But outside of the original Issey Miyake and, oh man, what is that one? Newt. Is it Newt the Issey? Yeah, and the black bottle with the brown or goldish writing on it. Yeah, that smells really good. It's nice, it's sweet, it's kind of earthy. But not earthy in the sense of a marsh or something like that. It's not that type of earthy. It's earthy in the sense of if you've smelled Banana Republic black walnut, it's kind of along those lines. Sweet, earthy. Yeah, it's kind of along those lines. But nonetheless, this is one that I think would be good to wear to bed. I'm gonna give you this pronunciation one more time. Bleu de Issey. Frosh. Not at the very bottom. Bleu de Issey Frosh. What in the world? They should have just gave this like some initials, you know. Nonetheless, very sweet smelling fragrance. Very non-offensive. It's not gonna run anybody out of the bed or run anybody away from you. Like, ooh, I got a headache. None of that type of stuff. Nice fragrance. I like it. I like it a lot. I got 5 more. From the house of Perlis, this Perlis. This is one that kind of flew under the radar. I know Chad from the Gentleman's Journey talked about it, and this is just a sweet, spicy, woody, as I'm trying to find the atomizer so I don't spray myself in the face. There it is, a sweet. Yeah, that's nice. I managed to wear this on one of the hottest days of the summer, a couple of summers ago, and it smelled good, but it didn't perform well in the heat. Now, I'll be the first person to tell you, I go nose blind really quick to fragrances unless they're super strong. But nonetheless, this is a good one, I think, for the summertime. It's one of those that I talk about you catching the vibe or being out on the patio and the breeze catching you and stuff like that. That's this fragrance. It's just a nice, slightly citrusy, slightly masculine, woody type of fragrance. It's not overpowering. It's not gonna run somebody out of the bed. You're not gonna smell it from across the room, but when somebody comes into your persons, they're gonna pick it up and they're gonna think you smell nice. Does it smell like overly expensive? I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it smells like, you know, a niche fragrance or anything like that, but it does smell like a high-end, high quality. Well, it smells like a high quality designer fragrance, which is what it is. I mean, Perlis is, you know, to me, a decent house. Speaking of Perlis, we're fixing to go on a Perlis run here. Another one, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I've never worn this fragrance and not gotten a compliment. And I've had this fragrance 7 or 8, 9 years. Every time I wear this, I get a compliment. From the house of Perlis, it is Perlis 360 White. And I mean tons of compliments from, that smells good. That smells really, really good. And again, this is one I would not go super heavy on the sprays if I wore this to bed. 1, maybe 2 sprays. To me, this is a better version of Le Male than Le Male. Just saying. Every time I wear this fragrance, it's, what are you wearing? You smell good. You know, I've even been told it smells like a baby, you know, like baby powder or something. Nonetheless, whatever the compliment was, I got it, and I got it with this one. I was told that it's calming and relaxing. I just know it smells good. That's all I know. And it's very inexpensive. If you see this, it's gonna be under 20 bucks. So what more could you ask for? Another one from the house of Perlis. And I used to see this one all the time. I don't see it as much as I used to. Ellis M. Ellis M. And this is a clone of one of the Chanel's. Is it Chanel? I think it's Chanel Allure. Yeah, I think it's Chanel Allure. Allure Home is what this is a clone of. Is it close? Yeah, I think it's close. It definitely gives you the same vibe. For the price, for the $12 to $15 that you're gonna pay for this versus what you're gonna pay for Chanel, I say rock with this. And I know it's upside down, but my leg is itching. Yeah, I say rock this. Rock this, go with it, be happy. I don't see how you can lose. I'm gonna put this in the air as well. Yeah, it's a little different than the Chanel, but of course, because it's a whole different company. Not quite as quality. When you first spray it, you get more of a citrus up at the top than you do from the Chanel. But once it fades, and I'm talking about quickly, just like 10 seconds into it, you pick up on the similarities between the two. So if I had to choose one and my money was on the line and I was buying it, I would probably go with this one, simply because you're gonna get the same vibe, and this is so much cheaper than Chanel. All right, that's the end of the Perlis. Now I got two from the house of Nana Republic, and then that's gonna be the end of this video. Pure White. Now this is a really nice smelling fragrance. But again, not a monster performer, not a monster projector, but my thoughts on that is this. Every fragrance can't last 8 hours and project beast mode through walls. Every fragrance is not designed to do that. To be honest with you, most fragrances aren't designed to do that. Most fragrances are designed to be subtle projectors. You're only supposed to be able to smell the fragrance within an arm's length. Just saying. That's I can't remember who the guy was, but he was some, I don't want to say snooty, but he was some guy, and they were interviewing him about fragrances, and that was his take on it. And he was, I can't remember if he was a salesman or whatever, you know, but he was very eccentric, I guess is the word. And he was talking about fragrance, and he was like, you know, if you can smell it from an arm's length away, it's too much. So most fragrances are designed to be just an arm's length away with 2 to 3 sprays. Just saying. So Pure White is definitely one of those. I think it smells good. I think it smells clean, crisp, non-offensive, but yet still masculine, mature, and definitely a fragrance that would be suited to wear to bedtime. Whether it turns into Mr. Nasty time, I don't know, but it's definitely a good fragrance to wear to bed. Last but not least, staying with the house of Nana Republic, it is Linen and Vetiver. And I like anything with the logo of Vetiver in it. And anytime you think linen, you think clean. This is citrusy at the top, but it's a well made type of citrus, if that makes any sense. It's not a loud citrus. It's very subtle, very subdued. Smells very fresh, very clean. Smells like really good soap, so to speak. But yeah, nonetheless, it's another one that's not going to project 50 feet away. It's going to be a close encounter type of scent. But at the same time, it's not going to be non-offensive. It's going to be non-offensive. It's not going to run anybody out of the bedroom, out of the room, or whatever. It's one of those white t-shirt type of fragrances. Very, very relaxed, but at the same time, it's got some sophistication and some savoir-faire to it. I like it. Occasions to wear this bad boy, other than, you know, to bed. Again, anything where I had to wear like a button-up shirt, you know, just because it's got this crispness to it. Nice pair of jeans, nice shoes, and a button-up shirt. I think this fragrance would be perfect for that occasion as well. But today, we're going to wear it when we take us a nap, because Felicia got some making up to do. So we're going to, you know, spray a little bit of this on, take a nap, see what Felicia talking about. But anyway, well guys, that brings me to the end of this video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to like, share, and sub. And thank you for stopping by this channel. Thank you for being the best part of this channel, because always without you guys, I mean, I'd just be sitting here talking to myself about fragrances, and I did that for the better part of 25 years. So you guys give me somebody to talk to, and I greatly appreciate it. And you are the best part of this channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna jump off here and see what Felicia talking about. I'm gonna jump off here. Again, please be sure to like, share, and sub if I have earned that. Be active in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about these fragrances, if you have any of them, or if you have a go-to scent that you like to wear when it's time to shut it down and unwind and lay down for the night. If you have a fragrance that you like to wear in that situation, hey, by all means, let me know. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off here, edit this video, and get it up for you. So until next time, you guys have a blessed day. God bless. Peace.